Tag und willkommen bei New Wave. Today we are at Sea Life Center Hanover for installation of a huge L-shaped tank which we have pre-installed, and now we are going to assemble it on site. The guys are already here, so we are with 3 cars already. One big crane for unloading and getting into the place, and the aquarium itself, it's on the lorry. Chris and Hannah are already preparing the crane for unloading the composite tank. It's a L-shaped tank. I think one angle is about 380 and the other one it's 320, 5,000 liters or something. It's going to be a reef tank, a recovery reef tank. They have an existing reef tank. It's a nice one, but they have problems with some algae, so they are going to start a brand new tank. First stand from the longest part will be. Also, we are trying to get it down, and fingers crossed. Ja, ist auf jeden Fall bereit.
Last time we talked about this tank. We was working with the coating.
Yes.
And now is the finally day to replace it here. This is the under construction. Now we're gonna prepare this with feeds to get a level. And after that we'll bring the tank for the overtop and replace it. And that will be crazy. That will be heavy. When the construction is fixed and the tank will be on the top, we have to weld them together, and that's why we have only 2 pieces, because it takes the whole day and it's not so easy.
But Machid, I think you would also be look very nice in that tank.
I think I will be a good fish inside.
This is will be the visitor side, so the tank will be visible from 2 sides, 2 faces. And there where you see the filter sump already, this is the backstage, and as well on the long wall there's also the behind the scenes, so where we will put all the technique, the filtration equipment, but you will see later on.
And the sump is already there.
The sump will be placed over there, and we have kind of a platform made from fiberglass that you can walk on and maintain the tank from the top. So first part of the stand is already placed in the basement, so the next one might be a bit easier because it's a bit smaller, but the heavy part will follow over there, same size than the first stand, but double the weight, so we need
more power, baby.
Power. So we are actually in a very special
garden,
I don't know, Herrenhäuser garden. It's very nice, looks like an English garden, backyard, and we really have to take care of all the trees, and so they are very strict, so we need to keep 1.5 meter away with the crane and everything, with our gears and everything away from the trees, otherwise they will finally kick us out or something, I don't know.
Touch a tree, no aquarium, that's the rule.
Yeah, something like this. We are going to have 2 overflow boxes, which are placed as a hang-on overflow box at the back wall of the tanks. And so tomorrow we are going to do the tubing, and then you will get a much better picture of how the tank is going to be installed. Yeah, Alex already gave us a good recommendation about how he would get the flow into the tank. So we have 2 return pumps, 2 Abyss A200, and so we played a bit with the inlet and outlet, and it always depending a bit on the scaping, but we have 2 bypasses, one for a heater and one for the UVC units, which you have to consider as well. And so we have, maybe I can try to explain. The incoming water will go through a mechanical filtration. After this, there will be a biological filtration, protein skimmer for sure, and 2 Abyss pumps A200. So that we have the short way over here. We are going to have the 2 bypasses, and one will go and will enter the tank from this side. We are going to get the tanks down, and then we will place them. After we're going to weld it, and then you will have a way better idea how we are going to install it. It will be the entrance for the maintenance, so the guys can work over here, and they will have a platform over here to work from the back of the tank.
So you cannot be bigger than that.
Not bigger than me, but I'm already.
Oh,
It's 80
okay,
centimeter.
Flo,
80
I think we
centimeter.
cannot work here when it's finished.
No.
I think we have to remove this construction because it's too much heat in this area, and then we have to put the tank on top and try to weld. That's it.
When Chris is wearing his hat that way, then it's serious. Then you have to
Take care.
take care. Yeah. Now we're talking. Now with Chris. Chris Gray.
Ja, langsam ablassen.
Yeah, the last step. We just put the last paint on it and from the inside. Right now we are waiting till it's dry. That can take from 1 hour to 2 hours. It depends on how the area is, the circulation. So we can't really say how long it takes, but after it is dry, we are going to put the plexiglass in. So then you get a whole different picture how it's going to be look. I'm really looking forward to put the plexiglass in it.
Yeah, after 3 days.
After 3 days, yeah. Yesterday the guys from Kleefjes Metaalbouw were here to weld everything. As you can see here, they welded from the inside. So that took a little bit time because it's very important that when they are welding that it's waterproof. That's why it took a little bit longer than a normal weld. But then you are sure the quality is good and we don't have problems on a later stage.
Wir können auch ein Gruppenfoto machen.
Genau.
Done. After 3 weeks now, how many hours we spent on this tank? How many hours did you spend on the construction?
I think 40 hours.
I would say more or less 200 hours. It's not sealed yet, but the panels are installed and we are going to seal it tomorrow. The silicone needs about 2 weeks of curing time, and then we will come back to start up the tank. In 2 weeks we are going to start up the tank, and we are going to show you a new episode of how we are going to do the hydro test and how we are going to add the first fishes and the first corals. Follow us for more.